Hello, my name's Forrest Gump. Would you like a chocolate?
Intro whenever you want now. We're recording. I think.
Okay, welcome. Oh,
We're recording, yes. Okay, now do it.
welcome back to Tom Hanks bracket, or Tom Hanks movie bracket, bracketology breakdown. We're looking at the second region, what I like to call the Apollo story region.
So I have a different name for it. This is the bottom left, by the way. I call this Imagine a World 2071. No longer is Tom Hanks around, unfortunately, but his son Colin Hanks takes over as Woody, and we have Toy Story 13. No?
In 2071, Colin Hanks would be like 100.
No, Colin Hanks is probably, 40?
Okay, sorry. You're right. You're right. 40. So he'd be 90. My bad.
Hey, Woody, I'm Woody. Just round
Okay.
up. Okay.
So if you guys watched our first video, you know how this works. We're going to go just real quickly through the bracket from matchup by matchup
Better.
and talk about what we think is going to happen here. Okay. So by the way, Apollo 13, Toy Story, those are 1 and 2 seeds, strong seeds.
Strong, very strong seeds. My wife just shut the door, so I'll be sleeping on the couch. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
8 o'clock.
Day 36 quarantine, and we're not lasting together very well. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. First matchup, number 7 seed Inferno versus number 10 seed Hologram for a King. I got to be honest, didn't see Hologram for a King.
Okay, I'm glad. And now we're really bad together. But this is a movie I really wanted to see. It just so happened I didn't see it. So it's on my list to see this in the next week or so.
I think a lot of people didn't see it, so I don't think it has a chance to win.
No, it doesn't. I'm a little surprised with a 10 seed, honestly, because I don't think many people have seen it. But I did want to see. Have you seen the preview for it? You know the premise, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Does it look interesting to you?
Maybe the committee looked into the ratings and saw that it had a decent rating or something.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Yeah, you got to do that. That's good.
But there was a 0% chance I was going to vote for it.
Okay. But is there like a 3% chance you'll see it this week?
No.
Okay.
No. It's even on my dad's Vudu account. I could watch it tonight.
Send me that link.
It's Wayne's.
I know, Wayne. Okay, next matchup then. Inferno's going to win. We know that.
Sleepless in Seattle, Great Buck Howard.
Have you seen The Great Buck Howard?
No.
Okay, we're 0 for 2. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I don't even know what that movie is.
I'm going to be honest right now. Sleepless in Seattle, that's a scary 5 seed. People love that movie.
You mean scary like isn't dangerous, right?
Yeah, people love that movie.
Yeah. Well, it's a great movie. It's a great it's a good romantic movie.
I think a 4 seed. I mean, I could have seen it as a 4 seed. The fact that it's a 5 doesn't really shock me.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have put it any higher than a 4 seed. That's just me.
The Great Buck Howard was one of those movies that I was like, oh, that's a funny name. I'm sure that's like The Man with One Red Shoe from the 1980s. Look it up. 2008.
Yeah.
Plays his actual son, Colin Hanks, dad. Don't even know what this movie is.
This is the kind of movie it is. Tom Hanks has a couple of these. Oh, Tom Hanks did that movie?
I will see it.
That's what it is.
Yep. Cloud Atlas upside. We'll get there next time.
Now, classic 3 seed matchup right here. Sully and Vault of Horror 1. It's a made for TV movie, so Sully just sliding right by, hopefully.
I think it's interesting that the creators of this bracket decided to put on their made-for-TV movie to kind of lessen its chances of winning even more.
Well,
Who's going to vote
I
for it
think
now?
because they needed an extra movie to fill out the 14 seeds.
How do you know this?
Talk to somebody on the committee.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
Yeah,
you're
this may be the only matchup that goes 100%. Like one of the movies gets 100% vote.
we'll see. You hadn't seen Sully until today.
I'm gonna finish it after this. I'm really excited for the rest of it. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
4 seed versus 13 seed. I don't see there being a upset there. I didn't even know he was in the Simpsons movie. He's probably in it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I did not know that he was in it. He's probably in it as Tom Hanks, would be my guess. Road to Perdition, by the way, is one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies.
Really,
that may be a surprise, but it's so good.
It is, to me, the second most overrated Tom Hanks movie.
Oh man, the relationship he has with his son throughout it, it's just really good. I'm surprised you don't like
Okay,
it.
so Sleepless in Seattle.
Good point. But in the like 1930s, and he owns a gun.
Okay, let's talk about an intriguing matchup here.
Very intriguing, and also there's only one right answer, so it's cool.
Yeah. 6-11, Burbs Bachelor Party, depending on the people that voted. Sometimes I hear people be like, oh, did you see Bachelor Party? It's so funny. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was like 2. So,
I mean, it may be funny, but it's not Burbs funny.
but I think I've met a lot of people that don't think the Burbs is even funny.
And those people probably don't like Tom Hanks or fun.
Or movies, or
movies.
potentially life.
Oh, the Burbs is another one of those money pit kind of movies, like I was mentioning in a different video. It's just one of those ones that I watched as a kid a lot. It's wholesome, I think, except for maybe not so much. It's so good. I love that movie.
You know, this is a very different region than the first region we talked about,
Very different.
which was the
The
What
last
was it?
one was the Big League. The Big League.
Big League region. That's right.
Big League region.
Because this I could see going chalk.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
cool.
honestly wish the curators of said bracket would have like thrown a Forrest Gump down here, maybe a Toy Story 4.
It's all about
kind of
traveling,
race
man.
conditioning.
You know, these teams don't want to
Right.
travel.
Yeah, you're right. I get that. I'm sure Vault of Horror was up in Alaska and can only meet up in Washington.
That's exactly right. And see, we have Larry Crown and Dragnet.
By the way, Larry Crown is actually really funny.
I think that
I
this
like
was
Larry Crown.
both of these movies. I think are seated a little bit high,
Okay.
but not terribly high. But I also think that they're probably it's a coin flip.
I don't
Coin
know what
flip.
you'd put. I don't know what you would put. Like, would you put Bachelor Party as an 8 and 9? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Simpsons? No, I actually don't know what movies
no.
would move into the 8 or 9 slot.
not necessarily in this region.
Right. Maybe I should. Can I scroll up and we can take a look here? Because, like, I guess you could move Man with One Red Shoe. Toy
Okay.
Story 4. You could move
Are
Toy
these
Story
two
4 up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like you could. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Over here,
Could you move our faces? Because I can't see that.
I could see it online. Can you see it now?
Oh, never mind. It's my fault. I can move my faces.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
Um,
Yeah, I just don't see many movies that I'm like, I would put as an 8 or 9 seed. Maybe
You're
Turner
right.
Hooch is about
You're
the same.
in reflection, I think they're properly rated. You're right.
Forgot he was even in Cars, so you
Go
can't.
back to this. We can't talk about this region right now.
Yep, I'll go back to our bracket. We're back, and we're back to the Toy Story 13 or the.
So-
What did you call it? What did you call this region?
The Apollo story?
The Apollo story, although not an actual story. It's a fact that it happened. We did land.
Not historically accurate.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think it is. I think it is historically accurate.
Maybe Lieutenant Dan's not actually in it. That's the only thing.
So the first region we talked about, the big league region, there was a lot of intrigue there.
Yeah.
This region, I feel like we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the movies that are sweeping through.
Yeah. Do you like Dragnet? You didn't mention anything. I don't really like Dragnet that much. I gotta be honest.
I think it's fine. I think it's a 9-10 seed.
Yeah, it's a classic. The show was probably funny. Let's make a movie out of it. It wasn't that good.
Yes. They're not beating Toy Story.
No, and no one's beaten down. I don't think the doors for Dragnet to be a low seed coming out as a Cinderella.
I'm actually just excited to see how many people vote for it.
Yeah. I really do like Larry Crown. I think it's a good, funny movie. You got Julia Roberts in it, so it's fun. But yeah, this is gonna go chalk, pretty chalk. We'll see Toy Story, Apollo 13 in the Final Four, I believe, and that's gonna be a battle for me personally.
I see. I'm going to be honest right here. I see 3 teams, 3 movies in this region that could be playing for the championship.
You said Sleepers in Seattle, probably the other one. Is that what you're thinking?
It could be.
That's the dark horse in this bracket. Maybe
Nobody wants to play them.
It might play Apollo. It might beat Apollo 13. This is the thing. This is the reason why it's a crowd favorite. Sleepers in Seattle. I will say a lot of people find Apollo 13 boring. I quite enjoy it personally. So
How much of the bracket are we talking about right now?
I think we're doing the whole region, aren't we?
No. Okay, so like if I said right now, Apollo 13 is winning this region.
Yeah, that's fine. That's your belief
Okay.
about
Apollo
this region.
should win this region.
I'm gonna say we should have made predictions in the last one.
Well,
I'm going to say Toy Story is going to win this region.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying I would necessarily vote that way. I might. It's going to be a battle for me, but Toy Story is, I think, going to win this region. It's just such a favorite by so many people.
Well, Kelly, I'm hoping you filled out your bracket.
I did.
Not just vote for this round, but actually filled out a bracket.
Oh, I actually have not filled out a bracket. I need to do that. I will do that after this.
You absolutely need to do that.
So you actually filled out the entire bracket of what you guessed at what you think is going to happen.
Absolutely.
Okay, I will be doing that. That's fun. Did you print it off and like hang it on your fridge like March Madness style?
Absolutely.
I don't have a printer, so
I wrote it by hand on a piece of paper.
that sounds like a lot of writing.
If you guys don't know, Kelly lives in Brazil, so they don't have printers.
I actually don't live in Brazil anymore.
Oh, that's right.
I have a printer in my office. That's a long ways away. It's like 3-minute drive.
I get it.
All right.
What? You better not be going there.
I am going there most days. It's just me there. Me and my secretary once in a while.
Oh, wow.
But we have offices far away. We don't touch. We don't talk barely. I don't even know if I like her. No, I love her. She's great. Shout out Sarah. All right. I think that this is it's a wrap. I'm going to go finish Soli now, and then I'm going to fill up my bracket.
Okay. We'll hopefully post these 2 tonight and post the other 2 tomorrow.
Yep.
Exciting.
It was great doing this. I now need to figure out how to stop recording.
You did it once. You can do it again.